If you could date yourself, would you? Like, would you highly recommend or pass? 5.
I'm a lot of fun.
4.
Yeah.
You guys notice how we didn't say he's handsome? 3.
I'd fuck me.
2.
I'd fuck me.
1. Pants down. Pants down.
Go, real
Let's
loud.
go.
Well, I mean, if you say so. All right.
No. Keep
Oh,
cameras
just-
up. We're starting off with Pez.
Get myself into the game, I'ma run it up anyway. I get with the violence, I don't think you wanna try it. I'm too up, I feel invincible. I don't know if they get it though. I'm too up, I feel invincible. What you said.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to There Will Be Trivia Singles League. We have a fun one here because on paper, these are 3 players that should not be at the lower tier of the standings, but that's just how it rolls sometimes. But before we get into that, John Mar, how are you feeling today, buddy?
Feeling good. I had a rough day on my feet, so I'm just relaxing, hosting some trivia with you, Henry. It's a great day.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where this is a match that it could go super high scoring or super low scoring because just depending on the day, the questions, these players, the stuff that they know really, really well. And also, like, for example, just I happen to be triumphant over Bill in my very first match, but it's one of those ones where I just was able to give him musicals. So it's one of those things where it's like I gave him a weakness, but at the time he was leading. And same thing in Jay's match where he lost to Tato. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where like random awkward things happen. And Pez, he's just getting new into the formatted trivia league. So I know that he's definitely learning and he's going to grow. So this is a match that it could go anyways. I'm excited for that. So without further ado, let's start one at a time with the highest ranked competitor, the person who had the tiebreaker when we get to that. And that is going to be, I already forgot, Austin Pezhal. Austin, are you ready?
That's news to me because I tied for second in my first match. Had a horrible second round where I somehow got a book category on a movie trivia podcast. And it was if you remember, Henry, it was the Battle of the Steals, that match. It was literally just a battle of like us stealing from each other the entire second round. So, and that's what it came down to.
It was like, hey, do you want to answer your own questions? You're like,
no,
I'll just answer
I'm just gonna answer everybody else's. So,
I know. Similar to like what's going on with Malcolm in his personal life, where he has to watch a bunch of movies for different podcasts and different shows, and he's learning a lot. Is that something that you feel like in your second go about, you're really going to be able to utilize that to your advantage?
Yeah, hopefully, because a lot of these shows have allowed me to fill in some gaps I've been able to, fill in over the last year or two, really, especially some older movies, some stuff I never thought I would actually get to unless being forced to watch them for a lot of these shows. But it helps because I filled in some blind spots. And, I'm just here to have a little fun. I know what I know. I don't don't stress too much over it. If I don't know it, I don't know it. And I'm not going to beat myself up over it. But we'll see what happens here. Hopefully I get maybe a slightly better favorable category in the second round, and I'm ready to have some fun.
There we go. So without further ado, we're going to jump to your first opponent, the guy who has the second tiebreaker, my team partner, Jay Burns. Yo, buddy.
What's going on?
I'm gonna let John talk here, so there's no biases, but John, kick it away with this little pre-interview.
What's going up, my guy? How's it going over there?
What up? You look very close to somebody that I'm related to. It's really weird. It's throwing me off.
I've heard stories that I resemble your second cousin. Yes, but I mean, we've seen you around a lot, Jay, and we've seen you here. How you been feeling lately? What do you think about tonight's match? How you feeling?
I forgot that this was a thing, even as soon as last night, and then I was like, "Oh fuck, that's right." Bill said something when we were doing something yesterday. He's like, "Oh yeah, we have a match tomorrow," and I was like, "Oh fuck, we have a match tomorrow." So I'm here. I watched everything everywhere all at once. That means I've watched like every movie ever, right?
Yeah, it's close enough.
Right? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, now I know that all my constant reminders in these group chats mean shit. So let's go to your third opponent, Bill Cariola. Bill, long time no see.
Fucking musicals.
Could you imagine if you didn't get musicals in that match, you would be top 3 in this league. Instead, you're at the bottom. Isn't that awkward? Like, how do you feel about that?
I fucking, with the heat of a dying sun, hate musicals almost as much as I hate Harry Potter.
So here's what we're going to do.
I really hate Harry Potter, though, mostly because they have this second most annoying fan base on the planet Earth.
Who's,
But
who's
luckily,
first? Who's
what's
first?
that?
Who's first?
Oh, the Second Amendment.
Let's go. Well, luckily for you, the First Amendment allows you to say that. So
Oh yeah, fine.
America!
I'm not wrong.
you're allowed to think you're not wrong. I love that. All jokes aside, what are your thoughts on this match? A little about curtain behind the scenes. You just filmed your team match last night, so you're definitely in that right mindset. The strengths may not be the same, maybe the same. We'll kind of tease that later, but in general, your confidence level, is it up?
40%. Feeling good. Was on a bit of a losing streak, so maybe I turn it around. I don't know. It's just fucking musicals in here, though.
Luckily for you,
let's have some fun.
Luckily for you, they're not technically singing musicals; they're just playing music. But without further ado, let's go into the rules of round one right now. All right, gentlemen. Any questions before we get started?
No.
All right, let's do.
Yeah, are
this.
the Arizona Cardinals an MLB team or an NFL team?
I think I believe they play football.
Keep your rugby stats to yourself. Question 1 is in the category of action. Who directed Independence Day? We just
I'll date myself some more. I was working in a movie theater when this movie came out.
Fucking saw it in the theater too. That was the best.
If you could date yourself, would you? Would you highly recommend or pass? 5.
I'm a lot of fun.
4.
Yeah.
You guys notice how we didn't say he's handsome? 3.
I'd fuck me.
2.
I'd fuck me.
1. Pants down. Pants down.
Go,
Pants
real
down.
Let's go.
Well, I mean, if you say so. All right.
No. Keep
Oh,
cameras
just-
up. We're starting off with Pez.
Okay, Mr. Roland Emmerich.
Jay.
Not who I had on my board. I had Steven Sodomy on my board.
And and Bill.
Rowan Emmerich.
2 of you are correct. It is in fact Roland Emmerich.
Your second question is going to come to you from the realm of comedy. Project X is about a trio of boys celebrating which birthday for one of them? Henry, you were saying before about Independence Day?
Oh, I was just saying, it just passed. That's all it was. It was simple banter, and then you started talking about dating yourself.
True that.
I didn't celebrate. America sucks.
Facts.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Philadelphia sucks.
1. Wow. Whoa. I'm not even from Philadelphia, and that hurts. Jay.
They got the Liberty Bell, bitch. I don't know. It's Project X. I said 10.
And Bill.
18?
And Pez.
It's a bunch of high schoolers, so I just guess 18th.
Close. We're looking for 17th. They're celebrating
17th, okay.
Didn't
All
quite
right.
have- Now I'm curious to see what kind of movie Jay thought he saw with Project X, where it was celebrating the
It's
10th.
funny that
birthday.
you think that I saw that.
That's fair. Your third question in horror. What is the profession of the man who forces the beaches to stay open in Jaws? After reading that question, is it one of those where you're like, that's a way to word that?
When I read
That's a
that
good
question
word.
in the doc, I was like, that is a weird way to word that question because, I don't want to color the
Yeah.
answers.
If you don't know, it's a fair wording. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh.
1.
Extension.
One.
Or repeat extension, excuse me.
Yeah, you're all right. You
He just
Alright.
used
All
all
of them.
4 of his. he
Well, because I
used
just
all-
realized how the way you worded the question. Repeat. Whatever. Repeat. It is what it is.
He keeps saying repeat. He only has 3. I don't know. I crossed
I
my line.
know. Well, he hasn't repeated it
Just used 8 repeats.
yet. Okay.
He just
What do you
used
say?
all of ours.
Yeah.
When he said repeat, he was like, I'm just going to repeat. 5, 4. Did you actually
Well,
need to hear it again or just
Yeah,
the
I
time?
need to hear it again.
Okay,
Yes, please.
okay.
Yeah,
Now
I want to hear the way you worded it. Yes.
Okay. What is the profession of the man who forces the beaches to stay open or the beach to stay open in Jaws?
Okay. I thought you might have said something else. I just wanted to be sure. Okay.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2. This match is wild, but luckily everyone has their shirt on. Pens down. Let's start with Bill.
Mayor.
Pez
Mayor.
and Jay.
He's the Mar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we were actually looking for John Marr.
I thought you might have said close, so I was about to go chief. So
It'd be so funny.
Yeah, I almost said, you said that, so I wanted to make sure.
That's
It would
fair.
be funny if it was like one of those small town things where he's the mayor, but he also owns the funeral parlor, and there's some deep cutting jaws. But he owns like a restaurant. It's like, no, he's a restaurant owner. I fucking challenge him.
Yeah.
Or it's like in the other guys where he's a captain, but he's also works at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Right? Yeah.
There's a lot going on there.
We don't want no
question.
scrubs.
Your fourth question comes in the category of the 1990s. Who starred in and directed Waterworld? I won't say what that question actually says, but I
Quick
correct.
time capsule review, piece of shit.
Don't worry about the writing. Sometimes when I'm at work, I'm just
Is this
making
movie
sure
where
the doc
dude
is
drinks
filled.
his own pee-pee?
When I'm at work, fuck prepositions.
And that's the high
5,
point of the movie.
4,
That's like the
3,
beginning of the movie.
2,
That's what I'm saying.
1. We're back over to Pez
Okay. Kevin Costner.
and Jay
Married to Captain Raymond Holt, Kevin Costner.
and Bill.
Kevin Costner.
All three of you are correct.
Your next question in the category of the 1980s. Jonathan Demme directed Jeff Daniels and Ray Liotta in what 1986 film?
It's a quick action.
You like that? You know, it's
Yeah,
it's,
I like
that's-
to just snap to the boards.
it's a story of my sex tape. Quick action. And by tape, I mean, GIF. It just in and out. I'm done. 5, 4. That's a good roast. If you ever need that, you guys can save that one. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with Jay.
Rip Ray Liotta. I don't have it. I said Angels in America.
Going over to Bill
Something wild.
and Pez.
Something Wild.
Fucking A.
Something Wild is correct.
Your sixth question comes in the category of franchises. What franchise has movies with the subtitles of First Assignment and Back in Training?
So what I do when I write questions, I kind of just go on this weird tangent of like, oh, this movie. Then I pick an actor from that movie, then a movie from that actor, then another actor from that movie, and then I kind of do a 6 degree separation. And I landed on one of these, and I was like, all right, how do I word this question? So franchise is created like that.
I like it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are back to Bill
Police Academy.
and Pez
Police Academy.
and Jay.
I thought I chose the wrong one for a second. Police Academy.
I guess you can't really. Yeah, all three of you correct. I mean, we already used comedy, so I wouldn't know what to do either. You could put action, lots of hot action.
That's how I like my action hot. Your next question in chick flicks. Once again, just making some shit up. In what state does The Devil Wears Prada primarily take place? And when singles, we like to have more fun with categories in round 2, just our process in round 1. Because in teams, we're more strict. We have that set of the 30, whatevers, and blah blah blah. But in singles, we go buck wild. There's 3 of you. Let's have some fun. 5,
Less books.
4. Oh, only books. Next one. 3,
Brooks is coming back.
2,
Oh yeah.
1. Let's start with Bill
New York.
and Pez
New York.
and Jay.
Physical media is dying for a reason. New York.
New York is correct.
Your eighth question comes in someone's strength. I think it's Bill's. Post 1990 Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
What law enforcement agency does Gracie Hart work for in Miss Congeniality? I do love these questions. They always show it's like pick a law enforcement agency. Go for it. It's one of them.
So it's that, the war,
Yeah.
rankings in any type of
War
anything,
movie. Yeah.
The War.
profession. There's a few.
Yeah.
Dates and locations, name a state. There's a few of those. 5,
What day of the week?
4, 3.
You mean like how
Questions like that.
1917 took place during World War II?
What?
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Pens down. Let's start with Pez.
I'm not 100% confident, but FBI.
Jay
The Fibby.
and Bill.
FBI.
Female body inspector is
Oh, wow.
correct. Going into your pen ultimate question, as the peeps say in these streets. Movie release dates, which is Pez's strength.
Fuck.
What year saw the release of the Hellboy reboots?
You fucking ignore a movie.
honestly, when I write questions, I'm like, all right, what does Bill not like, and how can I fuck him over? 5,
So it would have been 10 questions, all musicals then.
3. Oh, that's coming up next. If he wins this one, that's his punishment. 3, 2, 1. White Claw. Jay.
I said 2018.
Bill.
I said 2019.
And Pez.
2019.
2019 is correct.
Suck my dick movie release date!
Jay continuing the tradition of being 1 year old. And your 10th and final question, in Jay's strength of the Cornetto trilogy. What are the 3 colors for the Cornetto trilogy?
You hear this question like, oh wow, that's the softballs of Oz, but one person's thinking, so sometimes that makes it fun.
I'll be honest, I didn't know there were colors, but I know now.
I don't know either, so we're just gonna guess some shit.
Yeah, put some colors on that board. 5, 4.
All right, Ice
3,
T, I will put
2,
colors.
1. Bill, what colors you got?
I went with white, red, and blue, like the fucking British flag.
All right. Pez?
I went with red, green, and blue.
And Jay.
In the correct order, red, blue, and green.
Jay doesn't get any bonus points for putting in the correct order, but that is correct. So, red.
Oh, I did get it right. Yay. Okay.
All right. So after round 1, Pez is in the lead 9. Bill not far behind at 8, and Jay definitely not far behind at 6. So we don't have to worry about any tiebreakers. But right now, we're going to hear the rules from round 2 and decide who's going to go first, second, and third. All right, Jay. John, look at that. No ads.
Oh, hey. It's brought to
He's
you by
got ad
nothing.
blocker on.
All right, Jay, your priming is in, and here is your spin.
It's a long spin.
You like that? And you have action, adventure. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'll spin again.
Ooh, he is gonna risk it.
Oh.
And you are going to be stuck with post 1990 Sandra Bullock.
God damn it, you couldn't have gone another couple of fucking millimeters yet, cunt.
Nope.
Your first question in post 1990, Sandra Bullock. Who directed The Lake House?
Multiple choice.
The multiple choice answers are Mark Forrester, B. Griffin Dunn, C. Alejandro Agresti, or D. Callie Curry.
A. Final answer.
A is incorrect. Those choices again: A. Mark Forrester, B. Griffin Dunn, C. Alejandro Agresti, or D. Callie Curry. I'll give you guys just write a letter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Pez first.
C.
And Bill.
I also said C.
C. Alejandro Agresti is correct. Your second question. In the proposal, what is the name of the Paxton's dog that is almost taken by a hawk?
Oh, multiple choice.
The multiple choice answers are A. Sitka, B. Andrew, C. Ramon, or D. Kevin.
If I ask to hear those options one more time, will that count as a repeat?
No, you get a free repeat of that.
Okay.
A. Sitka, B. Andrew, C. Ramon, or D. Kevin.
I'm going to go D, Kevin, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question. What 2000 Sandra Bullock film will you see an appearance from Maggie Smith?
Say 2000s?
Yeah, which 2000s?
Multiple choice.
Multiple answers are A. The Blind Side, B. The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, C. 2 Weeks Notice, or D. All About Steve.
No fucking clue. The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, final answer.
That's correct for a point. And your fourth question. In Premonition, how does Linda's husband Jim die?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice answers are A, car wreck, B, drive-by shooting, C, falls to his death, or D, stabbing.
I'm stuck between two. I'm just gonna go with stabbing.
That is incorrect. The choices again: A, car wreck, B, drive-by shooting, C, falls to his death, or D, stabbing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Bill
Car accident.
and Pez.
I said A. I believe that's car accident.
Both correct. Car wreck is the correct answer.
All right. So not an ideal choice for Jay, but he was able to get a couple points there. And then Pez and Bill stay close. So we're going to jump over to Pez's spin. Right. All right, Pez, here we go. Your first spin
Alrighty.
is going to be in the category of the Cornetto trilogy.
I wouldn't mind if I got it on a second spin, but I'm going to spin again.
All right. Full strategy, Con. Let's see if it pays off.
Hope so.
Movie release dates.
All right.
All right. That is a assumed strength there. So let's see if it is correct in these questions right now. All right. I'll go ahead and read these for Austin. Movie release dates. Are
Well,
you
just
ready?
me and Jay will just take a nap real quick. It's fine.
We'll see. You never know. Can give
I'm sometimes like Jay, off by a year, so you never know. Be ready, guys.
All right. Your first question. What year saw the release of Three Ninjas?
1992.
And that is correct for 2 points.
Only point I was gonna get.
Your second question. What year saw the release of both a 50 Shades movie and a Divergent franchise movie?
I'm going to go with 2014.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect, so we're going to have a 2-point steal opportunity. What year saw the release of both a 50 Shades and Divergent franchise movie? 5.
So, Jay, are we going to be off by 1 or 2?
Three,
I'm going to go
Probably.
2. I'm going to be off by 2.
Probably
1.
something
Huge
like that.
2-point steal opportunity for Jay. What do you got?
2015.
And Bill.
2016.
One of you's off by 2. One of you has it, or one off by 1. One of you has it right. 2015. Huge 2-point steal.
Nice,
fucking
Jay.
Let's go, Jay.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh
see.
my god.
That time
Let's-
I was
let's
off
turn
by
it
a
around.
year. I was off by a year. See, I can be off by a
You
year.
were. I was like, no, I think you were right as soon as you said it, and I was like,
Yeah, I can be
No.
off. So be
All right,
ready.
your third question. The classic Mr. Smith Goes to Washington released in what year?
Oh. 1957.
Fortunately, that is incorrect. Another 2-point steal opportunity. The classic Mr. Smith Goes to Washington released in what year? 5,
All right, now I'm going to go 2.
4, 3,
Fucking watch.
2,
Or 3. I'm going to 3.
1. Pens down. We're going to start with Bill
54.
and Jay.
31.
Looking for 1939.
Oh,
1939.
way off. There you go.
I knew it was in the 30s.
All right,
Oh, man, fuck.
your final question, Pez. What year saw the release of Serpico?
1983.
That is incorrect.
Bullshit. You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure the answer we have here is right. I think
Yeah.
you misspoke.
We will go through the motion, and then we will challenge if need be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with Jay
1984.
and Bill.
1976?
Looking for 1973.
Oh, so,
1973. 10 years off with that.
yeah,
I
the,
just looked-
the
I just
Al
looked it up.
Pacino
It's like
movie,
73,
Serpico,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1973.
Yeah.
So after Pez's spin, half all right, but he still has the lead. But Bill and Jay are now tied at 10 going into Bill's spin. All right, Bill, your first spin is in. Action adventure.
Yeah, all right.
You gonna stick with that?
Yeah.
Couldn't have gone a couple more millimeters. You can't hit Cornetto trilogy anyway.
All right, Bill. Your first question in action adventure.
Yep.
Who directed The Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
Multiple.
Multiple answers are A, Joe Carnahan, B, Guy Ritchie, C, Martin Campbell, or D, Matthew Vaughn.
Guy Ritchie.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second action adventure question. In what non-American city does Bloodsport take place
it's embarrassing right now. I can't remember the city name off the top of my head, considering me. Multiple. I'll know it.
The multiple choice answers are A, Hong Kong, B, Seoul, C, Tokyo, or D, Rio de Janeiro.
Hong Kong?
That is correct for a point, and I'm very glad half of Kumite got that question right.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking something else.
Has to change his name now. He had to go to
Yeah,
Mulder.
I'm going to call Jake Meltzer as soon as it's over.
So is he just Coom?
No, he's just calm.
Just All right.
Your third question. What actor plays Idris Elba's son in Pacific Rim Uprising?
Good save.
You know, you never watch these movies, and it comes back to bite you in the ass. I know who the guy is, but I can't get his name. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice
I'll know
answers
when I
are
hear it.
A, Michael B. Jordan, B, Daniel Kaluuya, C, John Boyega, or D, Donald Glover.
See,
That's correct for 1 point.
I couldn't remember it. I was like, I know it's a Star Wars guy.
It's the Stormtrooper.
And your final question in action adventure. What is Leon's drink of choice in The Professional?
I'm not confident. Multiple.
Or the multiple choice answers are A,
Yeah.
water, B, scotch, C, vodka, or D, milk.
Milk.
And that is correct. for 1 point.
Should have went with my gut. God damn it.
With that, you take a slim lead going to round 2.
Yeah, so after round 2, Bill takes over the lead at 14, Pez not far behind at 13, and Jay sticking in there at 10. So now we're going to go into everyone's strengths. But before that, here are the rules for round 3. Even though you're my team partner, I will read the Cornetto trilogy ones for Jay. So make sure you look at all my hand signals, my blinks,
Yeah,
my Morse code.
I got you. I have the earpiece in. I can
There we
see
go.
what you do on your wrist.
Language. All right. You're down 4 from Pez, 3 from Bill. Your 2-pointer in the Cornetto trilogy. Who plays Sean's roommates in Shaun of the Dead? Not including, like, Nick Frost. Because he's never
Okay, then it's Peter Serafinowicz.
That is correct. I didn't want to sound like a trick question.
No, you're good. I was like,
no way to
they're
word
both
that without, like,
technically.
giving anything
Like,
away.
he's not the roommate. He just came
Yeah.
over one night and stayed.
Exactly. So, yeah. When you know, but also, chow, I'm not hearing anything.
No, you're good. You're good.
So that is correct. So now if you hit another one, you will take the lead and a TKO both away from Bill and Pez. Your 3-pointer. How long has it been since Andy has had a drink in the World's End?
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
16 years.
and that is correct for 3 points.
Nice.
Oh my god. I was stuck. I was like literally stuck. I was like, is it 15 or 16?
So with that said, Jay has officially knocked a TKO away from Pez. Now we're going to bounce over to Pez, who's going to attempt to take a TKO away from Bill.
I'll read Pez's questions and move to release dates.
Okay.
Pez, your 2-pointer.
Hold up. Sorry. Before you do that. Didn't I also take one away from Bill?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
you've taken
I
away
TKO'd it.
away from them, but now
you're in the lead right now.
trying to take it away from
Okay.
Bill.
Sorry.
So, Pez, this will be to tie Jay for the lead and kick it over to Bill. Your 2-pointer. What year saw the release of Daniel Craig's third Bond movie?
2012.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good pull.
All right, so now we are officially in no TKO territory for anyone. We're just going to have a good old-fashioned first, second, and third. Bouncing over to Bill in post-1990 Sandra Bullock. Bill, are you ready?
Sure.
How many years separate Miss Congeniality and Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous?
Fucking hell.
I had to hit him with a movie release dates question.
Fucking. Are you wait? You talking about like movies released or years past in the film?
The release dates.
That's mean.
That's Will.
Dude, Will's a dick. He also thinks Zach and Miri makes a porno as a part of VSQ.
I have to count you down in
Yep.
4,
I'm gonna fuck this right up.
3.
5 years.
No, you're not. That's correct.
Oh!
Good pull, buddy. Good pull.
All right, so we're gonna go over to Pez because he has more questions left.
Okay.
All right, Pez, your three-pointer in movie release dates. How many of the Saw movies were released consecutively with no gaps?
Good question.
That's how we roll.
Five.
Can I get a repeat, please?
Yes, you can.
One
Your
remaining.
three-pointer in movie release dates. How many of the Saw movies were released yearly consecutively with no gaps? Five.
I'm gonna say 4.
That is incorrect. It was actually all of the 7 original Saw movies.
Okay, I thought they skipped a year between 4 and 5. Damn it. Okay.
All right, so we're going to stick with Pez for his 5-pointer just because we're with him, and then we'll bounce over to Jay.
Okay, Pez, your 5-pointer movie release dates. How many feature films did Martin Scorsese direct in the 1990s?
Just a reminder, you have 1 repeats less time extension remaining.
Okay.
Give you a little bit of extra time on this one.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3.
Go ahead and give me my last repeat, please.
Okay. How many feature films did Martin Scorsese direct in the 1990s?
So make me or break me. I'm gonna say 5 films.
Fortunately, we're looking for 6 films.
Oh, I missed one.
So your
Those
6 films
Go ahead.
were Goodfellas, Cape Fear, The Age of Innocence, Casino, Kundun, and Bringing Out the Dead.
I forgot Age of Innocence. Never seen it. Okay.
All
fair
right,
enough.
so we're
Usually
going to
the one
bounce.
everybody forgets is Kundun.
I remembered Kundun, 97.
Funny enough, I was
Kundun.
thinking you probably forgot Kundun.
No, that's the one I remembered. I don't know what I've
I
never
was
Oh,
seen
no,
honestly
he didn't
expecting-
forget it because it's not a comic book movie.
Yeah.
I honestly
never-
expected
never
when I
seen
said Kundun, you're like, wait, what?
No,
So we're going to
no,
bounce over
97.
to Jay for his 5-pointer to take the lead back over to Bill and make Bill work. Jay, are you ready?
No, but give me the question anyway.
For 5 points. In Hot Fuzz, how much % higher is Nicholas Angel's arrest record than the rest of the department before being transferred? And just a reminder, you have 1 time repeat.
Wait,
just
no,
gonna-
I should have.
Yes, all 3.
No,
Oh,
I
you're right, you're
used-
right. I was looking at first, second, and third. Don't worry about it.
400%.
Bill, you're gonna have to answer some questions. That is correct.
All right.
Oh.
That is my favorite of the trilogy. That's why I was like, wait, they've asked me one, and now they're gonna ask me Hot Fuzz. Oh my god,
You like that?
Bill, I love you, brother. You got this. It's Sandy Balls. You got
And
this.
so going into your 3-pointer, the score is 20-16, Bill. So you'll have to hit your 5-pointer no matter what. But we're gonna start with
Okay.
your 3.
Sure. Who's asking?
That was me. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
that's you.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Sandy B, I was trying to run. All right, for 3 points.
All right.
In The Lost City, what are the full names of the romantic leads in the book of The Lost City of D?
God damn it. I do not remember. Shit.
Five,
Hmm.
4,
I'm not gonna get it. Don't worry about it.
3,
Just
2, 1.
Jackie and Errol, whatever.
We're looking for Angela Lovemore and Dash McMahon.
Not gonna remember that.
All right. So with that said, now honestly, it's one of those ones where you didn't need the 3. It just would have bumped up your score. Not a big deal. The 5 is where it all matters. So for 5 points to take a first place finish, are you ready?
Sure.
In 2 weeks' notice, what type of law does June say she lacks experience in before pointing out that Lucy also lacks the same experience before working for Wade? Just reminding you also have 3.
Yeah, I'm not going to drag this out, just to be clear. I vaguely remember this. I'm going to ask for a repeat of the question just to make sure I heard that right.
Absolutely. You have 2 remaining. In 2 weeks' notice, what type of law does June say she lacks experience in before pointing out that Lucy also lacks the same experience before working for Wade?
Guys, this was fun. Congratulations, Jay. Property law.
And your winner. Bill Cariola, we are looking for property law / real estate.
I was not.
Wow.
I was not 100% sure on that.
This was a match, and what did I literally say at the beginning of this match? This is going to be a high-scoring match that literally these records do not showcase these players' abilities, but we're going to go one by one, and we're going to start off with Bill Cariola. Bill, wow, that was a match. This is one where, first of all, you said earlier that you've been on a little bit of a losing streak, so my first question is, how does this feel in terms of your confidence, but also what are your general thoughts on the match post?
So I won one yesterday. Winning one today, that makes that 2 in a row.
Hold
If I
on.
can do it again,
Yeah.
that's what's called a winning streak.
Uh-oh.
Little Major League 2 joke. So.
Well, how about this? How about I get you, one of them, him, maybe even him, and then we can get that win going. No, but all jokes aside, how do you feel? Does it feel good winning again, or is it?
Yeah, I came into this pretty loose. I'm like, just gonna ride it out. I've been looking forward to I've never gotten to play Jay competitively, ever. We've known each other for years, and it's always either we're hosting each other's matches or something's going on. Like, we've never actually gotten to play together. So I was so looking forward to this. I was pretty sure he was going to yell at me 500 times. But, we kept it simple. We kept it good. Any game where it ends on all you just have to answer your 5 is a pretty goddamn good game.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, this is one of the ones where now that no TKOs or anything, but you got, 2 points into the standings, so it didn't really boost you too much, but it definitely got you in a comfortable spot with 2 matches remaining in the regular season to get into a tournament. So I'm definitely excited to see how you get that going. But we're going to bounce over to Jay Burns right now. Buddy.
What's up, y'all?
This format is one of those formats where it's like, round 1, completely random. Round 2, chance. Round 3, know your shit.
And you know your shit. You know your shit. No one's going to say different. No one's saying different.
You backed it up, and the Cornetto trilogy. Granted, it's only 3 movies, but you asked some deep stuff. So if you answer your all 3 of your questions, you've earned that. So how do you feel about that, and how do you feel about just the rest of the match?
Honestly, I don't feel great about my round 1 performance, but my round 1 performance is never fucking always that good. I also got something that I was aware of, but there are so many post 2000 post 90s Sandra Bullock fucking movies or whatever the category was that it's a shit show. And then what I thought I knew, I didn't. It's like the Kevin question. I was like, I know it's a person name. I was like, it's fucking something. I couldn't pull it. I got 1 steal off of somebody. I got 1 steal off of Pez in movie release dates, which I did not think was going to fucking happen. And then I'm kind of bummed because Mr. Smith Goes to Washington is in my top 20 of all time. And I thought that was way earlier in the 30s than it was in, not 39. It would have helped. It would have put me fucking 1 point up on Bill, which could have given me the win. But, coming in second place ain't bad. At least I didn't lose the fucking Tato.
That again, but yeah, congratulations to that, and once again, similar to Bill, doesn't quite put you in a comfortable spot for pre-terming yet, but it gets you in contention to keep working. So I'm excited to see that. And so see you in the next set of matches, and now we're gonna bounce over to Austin Pezal. All right, Pez. So one of those ones where let's actually, because I know you're still newer to the formatted stuff, so I still want to just get your general thoughts on this match.
I'm actually pretty happy, like personally, with my performance. Even though I came in third, I got 9 out of 10 in the first round, so I felt really good. And then my release dates, again, it's some of the stuff I just didn't know. I don't know a lot of classic release dates. It gets a little muddy for me. Pre 60s, it gets a little muddy, and it was only one off on the Divergent 50 Shades thing, so that's kind of a crapshoot. So So and I'd rather just take the shot and rather than give them even the ballpark. So and just let them flail if they have to flail.
That's a hard strength to prep for anyway.
Yeah.
So
I know a lot. I just grew up, looking at VHS tapes and DVDs and looking at dates and things, so it's just kind of burned into my brain a lot. And those guys both got their like 3s and 5s or got their 5s or whatever. So it really wouldn't matter because I didn't get my 5, so it's fine. And it wouldn't matter at that point. So I'm cool with that. A lot of them were just like a little bit off. The Saw thing, I was either going to go 4 or 7. I just brain farted and thought they took a break before the before the Costas Mandalore saga from 5 to 7. I thought they took a year break in that, if I remember that. So that's just a little brain melts. Like I'm actually happy with I was either like on or this close, and it's fine.
Exactly.
So if I'm like way off, and just piss poor performance, that I don't mind. That's worse. So
exactly. And I kind of predicted that pre-match. I was like, this match is going to either be one of those ones where no one does anything because just depends on the writing because you guys are all fairly well matched, or it's going to be a bloodbath, and that's exactly what it was. No TKOs. It's one of those ones where everyone just played great, and I'm happy to see it.
And like I said, the Scorsese thing is just a movie I haven't seen that I forgot about, and I was close. I remembered Kundun. I've seen Kundun.
Ironically.
So ironically, not that one, but the other one. So I'm fine with that. If I'm a little bit off, no big deal. But yeah, I didn't bomb horribly like my first one, so I'm happy with it.
Absolutely. There you go. So obviously, it's one of those tough ones that gonna have to do some work in the next couple matches. But I know you'll bring it, and I'm excited to see what you get for you. So see you in the next set of matches, and good match overall.
All right, thanks.
All right, so with that, this is exactly what I thought it was gonna be. It was gonna be a great match, and these boys, these men, did not disappoint. John, what are your final thoughts?
Really great match, and honestly, like you keep saying over and over again, like Pez doesn't have a ton of experience. He played that round one like a pro's pro. Yep. So like definitely, once he tightens a few things up, he's gonna be the top guy here. So all these guys, even though like you said in the beginning, this is not necessarily like a huge point contenders match. I think with 2 matches left, all these guys are gonna move up.
Yeah.
Next match.
Absolutely. They're not going to play each other in the next one. So, watch out if you see one of these 3 in your green room. So with that said, make sure if you watch this video, because I don't know, there's a demand for trivia nowadays, make sure you subscribe to that channel, and make sure you also check out both Mondays, me and John Marr on There Will Be Horror, but also on Wednesdays, me and Austin Pez Howell with Let's Rank Stuff. But make sure you hit that notification bell because, we're grown men. We don't necessarily show up when we're supposed to. So it might start at 9 EST, might start at 11 EST, might start at 4 p.m. Who knows? So, but shout out to John Marr and Will Cohen for just being part of this admin team, as well as myself. But I'll be third place on that credit line. But also shout out to Bill Cariola, Austin Pez Howell, and Jay Burns for a fantastic match. Can't wait to see you in the next set of matches. My name is Henry Confidential. That is John Marr. Show up next episode because there will be